Well, I grew up in a little community called Leach, Oklahoma, just right west of here. And I stayed around there until about, when I went into service back in 1967. I went to Fort Polk, Louisiana and do my basic. Yeah, then from Fort Polk, they sent me to armor school and to learn how to drive tanks and APCs. So I trained on APCs, that's armor personnel carriers. And they're like a little tank, you know. But, well, when I first got there, I landed in Cameron Bay. Then from there, they flew us on to the central highlands around Pleiku and Dak To and so that it was 4th Infantry Division, and that they assigned me to. Then it was a unit, first as a 10th Cav. And I think it was around the middle of '68 when I got there. Then about around Christmas there, they came out and said that if you wanted to transfer to another unit, you know, then you could do so, you know. So I elected to transfer to another Cav unit, you know, and it was 2nd 1st Cav, and they called, but it was still the 4th Infantry Division, and they called it the Blackhawk, you know. When I first got there, mainly what our job was, you know, we had supply trucks and you know, stuff going up and down the highway delivering supplies here and there, you know, like these big semi trucks going up and down the road these days, you know. But there, you know, we had the military, you know, going up and down the highway, so we had to sit out there on the roadside on tanks and APCs, you know, make sure nobody got hit, you know. They, where the driver's compartment is, you know, I mean, they had a seat that went up and down, you know. You could, the only time you really went down was when you know, if you was in action or something there, you know, you would sort of get down, and they had those periscopes in it you could look at, you know, in order to drive, you know. And but another thing that was about as bad was red ants, you know. I mean, we'd hit all these bamboo trees sometimes, you know, and all those nests of red ants would come down, you know. And that's, oh, talk about stinking, you know. Those red ants were bad. You don't really know what to expect out there, you know. You might be crashing through the boonies. We call it crashing through the boonies, but, you know, I mean, just driving through the, I guess, mostly bamboo plantations, you know, and stuff like that, you know, because that's where they like, the VC like to hide, you know. I mean, out there in the bamboo rubber plantation, you know. They always had foxholes out there. So every now and then we'd go out there and look for them, you know. And then every now and then we'd run into a few of them there, you know. And that's then sometimes a fight would be on, you know. It made me grow up, you know. And but you know, like any young kid, you know, I mean, I still did things I probably shouldn't have done, you know, after I got out, you know, until I got up in age a little bit, you know. But no, it did me a lot of good, I think, you know. But as far as doing it again, you know, I mean, about the only thing I could do if they ever drafted me back would be drive a truck or something there, you know, because I drove a lot of trucks too, you know. And, I never did find a job driving a tank out here, I think that.